Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to talk about question 1 from week 7, which is changes to family composition prove to be major contributors to financial instability. Young adults living home frequently see a dramatic drop in their standard of living. Interest is also the spread and volatility of income progression in the light of changes to inflation and other economic variables. So we're going to talk further details about the risks that are discussed as above, which is expenses risk. The first expense risk is divorce, the major source of financial hardship and probably uninsurable. The law may compel the better off partner, probably non-custodial parent, if there are children, to contribute to support of the poorer partner, which is child children support or alimony. The second expenses risk is property. People normally accumulate tangible assets as they age. The more serious loss will be significant damage to a house. Losses to car, household appliance, and furniture are likely to be less significant, but might still be worth insuring. Insuring against the damage that one's own car might do to other people's property and person is likely to be compulsory in the form of public liability insurance, which is third party. The third expense is medical costs. Medical expenses can be divided into several categories for the purpose of examining their impact on people's financial security. At one end, there are smaller costs such as visit to the family doctor that are unimportant financially to most people. At the other hand, cosmetic operation and time in luxury hospital can be paid for if people have money. Fourth expenses risk is interest. Changes in interest rate became a problem when relatively high and volatile inflation led to dramatic increase in mortgage repayment. Variable or floating rate mortgage loan allow the lender to change interest rate after a short period of notice. If a mortgage loan has a long outstanding term, a significant proportion of the repayment will be interest. 50% increase in interest rate therefore translate into substantial increase in the mortgage payment itself. Lastly, the fifth expenses risk is inflation. People may retire after 30 years or more, which period is clearly necessary to allow for many unexpected change in the level of price. Question 2 is financial risk encountered by the individual in the course of life cycle can be categorized into three categories, which are risk to income, risk from expenses, and risk in saving. There are three obvious life contingency that reduce family income, and we're going to explain these three income rates. First income rates is the first life contingency that reduce family income is death. If some family members are fully or partly dependent on income earned by other family members, the lives of income earners should be insured. The presence of children in household not only include expenses but also diverse times from parent opportunities to earn. Most poverty worldwide is experienced by single parent families with young children. The second life contingency that reduces family income is disability. Disability leads to loss of income, need for income replacement, whether it's temporary or permanent. Disabled people need rehabilitation, either aid recovery or mitigate the effect of permanent disability rehabilitation. It may be difficult, even it could even painful for disabled people and require special equipment, other provision and need special effort from the family, employer and insurance provider itself. Somehow many people who have lost the use of limb, eyes or ears still able to live every productive life. However, such people may be at greater risk of becoming unemployed, especially when the job is scarce. Lastly, the third life contingency that reduce family income is unemployment. Indication of employment may become a problem in the near possible future than it has been in the past. The greater efficiency of manufacturing industry worldwide, rapid technological advance, and policies encouraging free trade create pressure on companies to be globally competitive. It often means to laying off staff in order to cut costs. Need for some insurance against unemployment probably greater than previous. Without private insurance, people need to find some other sources of support and reduce their expenses. Support can come from family, state assistance, or drawing down asset, possibly in the form of yearly retirement. That's all from me. Thank you very much.